I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a little bit difficult to hum because most of it is drums. That girl is poison. I guess
anywho, I like the color coordination in this match so far. It is very promising to the events to come. Would you agree, disagree?
I was just checking the chat to see if people knew what I was saying so I wasn't going insane, and looks like I was right, and you're the one that's wrong.
How am I wrong with not recognizing something?
Exactly.
Okay.
Somehow you were able to pull it off. So it should be noted, you didn't get to see it, but they have played this exact matchup already in the set. He did Talim versus Sophie, it didn't work out, then Grøh versus Sophie, and then Talim versus Sophie again. I appreciate the fact that he's decided to... I hope that he, Fyre plays a million characters, and I appreciate the fact that I hope that he sticks with Grøh this time, because I do feel like Grøh is going to give him the best way around. It's definitely the matchup that Ramon is the most uncomfortable with, and it potentially gives him the biggest advantage.
How so? What makes this matchup so aggravating?
Bigger buttons, longer buttons, and especially it's not even necessarily about the character, but it's about the player as well. Ramon has always been a fan of being able to out-neutral his opponent, which can be very difficult against a character like Grøh, who has better neutral, has better frames and longer limbs. And better guard damage, and well, basically, like the main things that Sophie has over this would be like the heavy tech crouching power and
punishment.
Yeah, and punishment. Yeah.
Interesting.
And I wouldn't necessarily say that the match that they had with Grøh versus Sophie before went all that badly.
Well, you have to out-solid Ramon, who's a veteran for so many years now, so it's a tall order to fill.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Fyre has been around for quite some time as well. We're going to see if... now, and it's also important to note, Jimbo, that these are all first to threes.
Right.
As opposed to...
overheard that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Alright, well that was gross.
The funny thing about this game is how much bad things can happen if your 2A is misplaced.
Now, it's important to know, we're talking about 2 bars to 1. I really feel like Fyre should spend his extra bar. Yeah, like immediately. Yeah. To, at the very least, make it so that Ramon has to spend his. Or you can get this. Oh, no!
Or that!
That could have been so much damage. See, now you can spend your second bar and not sidestep the vertical. Ooh, okay.
Okay, he really kept his own during that soul charge. I would have just run away.
Yeah. I think I would have just spent my meter immediately. Ooh, the Ramon. He's gonna do it again? He's gonna do it again? Oh, what? That's supposed to be not GI. Was it like a really low-level GI, and that's why that didn't work? Maybe. Alright, well he's already doing better with this character in this set.
Like you said, it is the first to 3. There's still a good chunk of time to recalibrate.
Yeah, Ramon hasn't had to do that yet in this Boom League, because just his normal cruise control Sophie has been able to win the day so far. So we'll see if he's warmed up enough to go through the adaptations that are necessary. Alright, so he got a stage that is probably pretty good for him. Definitely wants to keep Grøh from being able to dance around. Yeah, I feel like there's a better wall rising punch, but I might be wrong about that.
I mean, how negative is... Oh, big damage. Oh, big whiff.
A lot of really, like, putting Grøh at a small frame disadvantage into... oh, wow, I guess he really tried to hard read the Avenger A. But a lot of really small buttons peppered with 2 A's.
That's the second time he's not respected 1 BB. He's gotten hit by the first hit and has not just blocked and got hit by the second hit.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a buffering issue going on, or if it just happens to be impatience. I think on a whiff stab, that's minus 14, right? So Grøh could technically get a BB, which is definitely a big change from Grøh AA. Grøh BB is pretty great.
Modest damage coming from Ramon. How do you avoid that? You have to roll forward?
Roll to the side and then block low, right?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I get hit by that even while trying to roll to the side.
Well, you play wider characters than I do.
I guess so. We all can't have little girl privilege.
Well, that's not true. The character is playable for everybody just as much as it is for me.
Hey.
Hey,
you gotta play a cool character, you know, like sometimes.
I have never felt that to be the case.
Really? Come on.
You've seen the characters I play.
The character you pick is an expression of who you are, especially on the inside. You know.
Very much not true. I am about the exact opposite of 1, a girl, 2, small, 3, French, 4, the color red.
Okay, but do you have that nihilistic demeanor?
That's neither here nor there.
Maybe
don't you me.
Just saying.
All of these combos are dropping. I'm trying to talk about Soul Calibur, Jimbo.
We gotta talk about Soul Calibur. We're talking about player choice and who it reflects the player as.
That was really cool.
It's gonna good damage.
Yeah, it's gonna zap a lot of the soul charge as well. Which is nice.
Yeah, but you can hit her once and then kill her.
Yeah. Alright, he actually respects it that time. Ooh, jump kick, okay. Alright, that's 2-0. I feel like Fyre is getting a lot of success and reward from small disadvantage into small button. And I think that really goes back to expressing the fact that Grøh's buttons are longer than Sophie's, so she doesn't necessarily... Ramon doesn't necessarily feel all that comfortable trying to out-neutral Grøh, so he tries to get in. And that's what Fyre is really picking up on. As long as I just throw out this button, then he won't be able to come at me.
If Sophie got a life lead and chose to run away, like how would Grøh approach Sophie? Without sticking his neck out to getting hit with an AA or something. Or, heaven forbid, a stab if he uses 6-6-AB.
Yeah, I mean, you could do 6-6-BB and cross your fingers that it doesn't just go to the other side of the screen for some reason.
It worked there.
Yeah. I mean, 6-6-B is, not nothing, especially when it comes to guard damage, which hasn't really come up in this set yet. It's getting those AA punishes.
Need those for this character. Very valuable.
I wonder if Ramon is regretting his decision to force Fyre to play this match as opposed to playing against Lolo.
Ah, come on. He's gonna pull through. I feel it.
No respect for Fyre?
No, Fyre's a talented player, but
This Justin, no respect for Fyre from
Fyre
Jimbo.
sucks. Fyre's trash.
Yeah, I wish I had a bell.
You can get that air horn I tried to use that didn't work.
I don't really think that works in terms of a newsy sketch.
Oh yeah, you do. You have a newsy, have the paper out and the air horn in his other hand. It could definitely work on SNL or something.
Yeah, the 20XX newsy. He's got his hat on backwards and he's on X.
On X, like XC?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Well, this is it for Ramon. So it's time for the comeback. It's time for it to happen now.
Wow.
I'm not get hit by a 6-6K.
Okay. I think that was technically 3-3K, but yeah, that was man. Just all these really small buttons are just really harsh in Ramon's steez right now. Nice tech crouch. Fyre trying to end this immediately. Ooh, la-di-da.
Big fan of that stuff.
Oh, wow, nice sidestep, too.
They saw, but that guard gauge is already an issue. Grøh does humongous guard damage while in soul charge.
Yeah, he's just having a hard... Well, that's really good. So, he had to spend his bar, and he is still down, but...
he recovers a significant amount of guard gauge with the round ending and the CE working.
I've definitely seen Ramon come back in situations that were worse.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Shoutouts to Ramon vs. Trixie Idiot.
It's the kind of fervor you build by playing competitively so long,
When am I going to get that? I'd like to get that.
When you pick a cool character.
Alright, well, nice 2-2B. That was really good. We're going back to this whole small buttons thing. Oh!
Okay, interesting.
Alright, here we go. 2 bars to maybe Ramon will get his second bar. I assume that we're going to go do the same thing that we did in the first game, right, Fyre? Where we, like, soul charge immediately, and we, like, don't let
he's getting
Ramon
kicked on the ground, bro.
take, like, half your life with kicks. Maybe you want to, like, spend your bar.
Well, it's the game of chicken. Who's going to burst first? And Ramon's going to get a second bar at this rate, so here we go.
Sure.
And he read it.
He got it.
You waited too long.
Yeah.
Ooh, but this is a funny conversion.
Oh, tried to. Alright, this is going to be huge. This is going to be the last part. Oh, nice comeback.